what happened to Manuel de Cruz and Miguel Viana. You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. On August 20th, 1966, Jorge da Costa Alves was flying a kite in Vintém Hill in Niterói, Brazil. Near the hill, he found two dead bodies. Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana were dressed in matching suits and waterproof coats. They also both wore curious lead masks. There was an empty bottle of water near the corpses, a package of towels, and a notebook with bizarre inscriptions about taking capsules and waiting for signals, along with other mysterious codes and formula. So what happened? Here's where it gets crazy. No one officially knows more than 40 years after the discovery. There were no signs of a struggle. The men did not have obvious injuries. By the time the coroner conducted an autopsy, the corpse's organs had decayed, making reliable testing impossible. As authorities tried to reconstruct the events leading to the men's deaths, the story grew stranger. Both men were electrical techs living in a town nearby. On August 17th, they left, telling family they were taking a trip to buy supplies and a car. When they arrived in Niterói, they bought raincoats, towels, and a bottle of water. According to the bartender who sold them this water, they seemed nervous. They also took a receipt for the bottled water, planning to return the bottle later. This last fact has a clear implication. Whatever these men planned to do, they didn't plan to die while they were doing it. There are numerous theories about what may have happened, but little proof. One of the most plausible theories is that the men died via poison, yet without a proper autopsy, there's no way to know for sure. UFO enthusiasts have latched on to the story and think the men were trying to contact aliens. They also claim that the Vintém Hill area has frequent UFO sightings. In The Mystery of Morro de Vintém, author Charles Bowen claims that on June 13, 1966, the men were present during an experiment in Atafona which produced an enormous explosion. He also notes that the Jornal do Brasil published a story of a lady named Senhora da Sousa who saw a UFO over Vintém Hill at the time of the deaths. Other locals came forward with similar reports. According to Bowen, the authorities clamped down on this case and kept aspects of it secret. Bowen claims that a third man was found in another area in Brazil, also dead, also with a lead mask. He believes that the men were conducting some sort of telepathy experiment using high-frequency thought waves and possibly hallucinogens. Of course, the mainstream dismisses this story. Is it possible that these two men were spiritualists attempting to use technology to contact otherworldly entities, or were they merely swindled and killed? To most, there's simply not enough information to determine how these men died. To Charles Bowen and others, however, there's something the Brazilian government doesn't want you to know. Stay tuned to learn more about the shadowy overlap between murder and the occult in our next episode.